All right, how's it going, everybody? And welcome back to the channel. It's us two again. Welcome to Football Fan View, and today we want to just reason together. And I'm going to put off my bias cap on this video, and I'm not going to bant. I'm going to speak the truth. And in this video, I want to be talking about my honest thoughts and my expectation for the season. Now, don't forget to smash the like, subscribe, and share this channel. And for those that want to come on, I've sent the links in the group chat. Please, you can join the link when I get you on. I think I'm going to get you on. As many of you that are watching, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe while I give, sorry about that, while I give my current desire and my expectations for this season. So I'm going to look at the big teams around, and I'm going to actually try to simplify, look at how the season is going to pan out for everybody. So let's start quickly with we're going to start. Okay, let me do that in alphabetical order. So as many of you, let me tell you, just to remind you, as many of you that will come on, I will probably join you on as they come to join us. Some people have promised to join the show. Okay, we have um man like yeah. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Mr. Richard. Welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right,
What's
all
up?
right. I believe you can hear me properly.
Can you hear me?
Ah, very good. That's very good. So actually, what we want to do on the show this afternoon is we want to take off our banter cap. We want to take off these bands, and let's just be honest and be factual. What do you think? Where do you think your team will work? Where do you think this most of all the big teams, the so-called big six, big five in Premier League will finish this season? So that's what we want to just discuss. Please don't be biased. Try as much as possible to give your honest opinion, considering the market, considering what everybody has acquired. So, how do we start? How do we start?
Let me just start from the transfer window.
Okay. But sorry, before you go on, let me introduce yourself. Let me introduce you to the fans, and probably this is your first time on the channel. So I want you to introduce yourself. Tell them the club you support, so that they will know how to banter you very well. So that when you talk, they know it's your talk. It's not my own. So kindly introduce yourself. He's a fan of the channel, and let's hear you. Thank you.
Okay. So my name is Richard. Okay. But people call me
Yeah.
Ultra. So I'm
Okay.
supporting Chelsea. Chelsea.
Okay. All right. It's good to have you on the show. Thank you, Richard, and it's good to have you. And now, thank you. And you said you want to start from that, so you can go ahead. Start from the transfer. Let's hear you. Start from the transfer. What do you have to say?
About the transfer, let me just talk about the Chelsea because I'm somehow excited because I read the news yesterday that Chelsea is going to sign. Probably, let me just say we're now in 70% to sign or to loan Victor Osimhen to Chelsea. And I think that would be an additional one for the Chelsea strikers. Last season, though I can't say Jackson doesn't perform last season very well, but we need a backup. Probably, I think Osimhen will be a better striker for us this season if we can find Osimhen. You understand me now? And about the what is it called? The transfer window about Osimhen. I think before this weekend, I think we should be able to get him. That one part and about the Felix. Felix, are you listening?
Yes, I'm with you, Joao Felix. Yes.
That's Joao Felix. Yeah, I think that transfer will work for us. I think I think probably today or tomorrow, he's going to be a Chelsea player. So I'll be excited for him to be at Chelsea this season. It's going to be an additional player for us through that attack.
Okay. Now you've been mentioning excitement about Chelsea, excitement about Chelsea. What is your opinion towards everybody? There's been a picture circulating around. I think they posted it in the group too, where you have the stadium and then you have so many Chelsea players on the pitch. Don't you think? And if you look at the transfer market, you guys have actually signed a lot of players. How do you think Maresca, a new coach, will manage all these players and will still be able to? Do you think he will be able to get the best out of all these Chelsea players that you have actually acquired now? Don't you think they are too much? what do you think will happen to all these set of players that Chelsea has, have even on the bench? I don't want to. I don't anybody that you want to use. What do you think will happen? How do you think? Do you think Maresca will be able to manage them properly?
To me, I think Maresca is going to manage that team very well. Right now, we're having almost, let me say, 45 players at Chelsea right now.
Can you hear
So
me?
probably, yeah, the network is somehow. What do you say?
Okay, okay. Yeah, what I was saying, what I said was that I said, can you hear me properly now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes,
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
yes, exactly. I can hear you now.
Can you hear me? If you can hear me, what I'm saying is that Chelsea actually have, like you said, yeah, what you said is that Chelsea has a lot of players actually on the bench. Like they have a lot of players working on now. Do you think Maresca will be able to manage these players, or you think there's something that some of them will have to go? How do you think he will manage this player? Don't you think it's going to be a problem having to juggle all these players together? What's your take?
I think we don't have to be in a hurry about Maresca at Chelsea. So to me, as a Chelsea fan, I think I don't have problem with Maresca at Chelsea, and he's going to probably manage that very well. And the strategies he has been showing the Chelsea fans about the players, how he's going to use them. Let me see, I'm very happy for James because James being in that squad is going to affect Gusto and is going to affect Maresca big plans for the players. Do you understand now? So now that James is on an injury, so I think Maresca will know what to do. Probably, I think it's about him using for the centre back, and I think that is well arranged. So I think Maresca is going to manage Chelsea very well this season, and believe that. Though we don't have to judge him right now because this is the first season of Maresca at Chelsea. So we have to look him after fifth game, seventh game, up to, let me say 1 to 10 matches to know what he has for Chelsea. So, but now we don't get or to say this is what Maresca is going to give Chelsea. So we have to give him time, like 10 matches. Let's see what he can give Chelsea. So before I can say maybe he can manage Chelsea very well. Yes.
Okay, finally on Chelsea, so we can move on and touch every other person because I want to make sure that we touch all the at least the big clubs now. Now on Chelsea, finally, what are your own expectations? What are you expecting from Chelsea this season?
This season,
What are your
Chelsea.
expectations for Chelsea?
This season about Chelsea, I'm really expecting Chelsea to win a trophy, a domestic trophy. You understand? And probably maybe conference is going to win the conference league. So I'm expecting a
Okay,
very, very
so
good outcome from.
so for you, the perfect season for Chelsea now is Chelsea winning the domestic cup and also probably qualifying for Europe, be it any of it,
Conference
conference or Europa or even the Champions League, right? So that means you're expecting Chelsea to finish probably like about sixth or seventh. Is that the place you're
league.
expecting a sixth or seventh finish for Chelsea?
No. I'm expecting Chelsea to be at the top four this season. Probably, I know Man City has the upper hand ahead of Chelsea, and so many clubs are sleepy right now. So let me just, apart from Bantry, Chelsea will be the second choice in the table, and the third choice in the table, I will just pick Chelsea because Chelsea is going to make the top three this season, and they are going to play the Champions League.
Okay, you know what? Let's just take it one after the other. I think you're done with Chelsea. You've given us where you said Chelsea will finish third. Okay, now quickly, I would like to just jump into another club that probably, even though it's not your club, but it's a club that you like to banter most of the time. I hear you in the group the way you banter about them, and that is Manchester United. Now, looking at Manchester United, what is your take concerning their team? And also, can you let me know what do you think will be their expectation? Like, what's your what are you personally, not even as United fans, what are you personally expecting from Manchester United? Like now, what do you expect Manchester? How do you instead Manchester United to look like?
Right now, let me just say, right, um, Manchester United are going to be the same way as they did last season. Because to me and to my point of view, I don't think United is going to go far this season. They're not going to make the top four because they are not doing things. They are not making the transfers to make them to be the top four. They went ahead to buy Jolo as a defender or something like that. And most of their defense, do you know what really pay me past is about the Bisaka they sold to West Ham. Bisaka is one of the key players for
Yeah.
Manchester United. For me, for Manchester United to sell Bisaka out of the team. So for Bisaka to let that team, let me. Are we just saying the coach is putting Dialog ahead of Bisaka or what? I don't really understand. And probably Luke Shaw is Manchester United left back and is on injury right now. So probably that's why he's top for this season because of one. And number two, from the midfielders, we have Casemiro. Probably Casemiro is going to leave Manchester United.
Oh, I'm guessing it's set of that. But over there, personally, I think as we been saying, personally, I feel I will be kind of off him a little bit because I feel like Manchester United are not as terrible as he feels because Wan-Bissaka is good defensively but has not been good offensively. So personally, I don't see selling Wan-Bissaka as a problem really because me on the other hand, I know that despite the fact that um, Wan-Bissaka is good, but at the same time he hasn't been that good like um, defensively generally. I think defensively he has been very defensively has been very sound, but offensively I think he has been very poor. So basically, I think the purchase and the transfer, whatever the new transfer that they have gotten in, they got Mazuari from Bayern Munich, and with Dalot, Mazuari, and the backline of Euro. Although he's injured right now, the backline of Euro and the rest of them, I still expect them to do well this season. Like I personally, I'm not putting Chelsea in top four. For me personally, I'm not putting Chelsea in the top four because basically you left Chelsea in top four then, and Chelsea came on. But I don't think Chelsea will make top four because why? For this reason, I feel the number of players they have is so much, and they are not able to actually get. You know, they won't be able to juggle all these players and get them to their full potential. That's that on Chelsea. On Manchester United, I don't actually think Manchester United are that bad. I feel with the improvement as in coming of an Nistelrooy and some other people that have, I think they will paper the crap one way or the other. And I see them just smuggling their way and getting themselves in, the, sorry about the camera there. I see them getting themselves in somehow in the top. I think they will just get themselves in the top four. I back United to actually put themselves in the top four one way or the other. I think they will because they will. I just feel Man U will make top four. I feel, let's be honest. Why I feel Man U will make top four is because I don't think Liverpool will be as viable as everybody is expecting. And I know the reason why I'm saying that because right now at the moment Liverpool doesn't look like somebody that is going to sign a DM, and I think they desperately need a DM currently. That is for Liverpool. And now let me touching on Manchester City. Touching on Manchester City, I feel this team is very good. You cannot have a Pep Guardiola and not expect yourself, to you can never write off a Pep Guardiola for a league season. Like I don't know if you understand what I mean. You can never write off a Pep Guardiola for this season, for any season, because he's good and he will definitely get his boys together. And according to what the rumor I'm reading recently, of recent time, in very short time from now, um, they are about to sign another player. I get according to what I saw. I don't know if that is actually going to work, but actually they're actually close to signing on that player very, very soon. So I feel Man City will go there. But basically, I feel their team, I also feel, despite the fact that I rate their team a lot, I also feel like that team is kind of aging. You have Kevin De Bruyne. You can't expect. I think there's some most of those players in Man City. I feel they've played their peak, and I think it's time they are kind of coming down and kind of they are descending now. They are kind of gotten to their peak, and they can come down. You can only expect them to come down from there. I don't know. It's just my own opinion, but personally, I feel they can. They might, yes, they have a very good side, but I still feel they are likely not to make win the league this season. I even though with my own but like I told you, I said I was going to drop my own bias. This is not bias. Like I know that definitely, even for my bias side, I feel Arsenal will win the league. But the truth of the matter is that personally looking at Manchester City, I think they are on a decline because De Bruyne is old. Ederson is they just won a three 4P. They just did the 4P. So I don't. The motivation is not going to be motivating the players is not going to be easy. Getting the Bruyne to be at his maximum best is not going to be easy. I see the season is about starting, and I don't think Rodri is about to start the season, and they've just lost Alvarez, and at the moment they have not actually replaced him. So for Man City, I don't see Manchester City like winning the league this season. And then I will move to the next person I want to talk about, and that is Arsenal. Yes, Arsenal. Yes, Arsenal. Just like I mentioned about Chelsea, I mentioned about Chelsea and I said Chelsea about Manchester City and I said City are declining. On the other hand, I think that's now on the rise because now Odegaard has gotten a year older. Gabriel Magalhaes has become a year older. Saliba has become a year older. Most of all those players have now gotten better, and they are entering into their peak period, like where they should actually be playing football, as in where if they are supposed to achieve anything in football, this is actually the right time. And when that is happening, when we know that that is going to happen, like that's going to happen one way or the other. I feel after a while they're actually going to do it, and I feel this is the time. And I don't want to talk much on Arsenal because I feel so that it won't like, I just feel we will do it this time. And I don't know. I was confident last year, but not as confident as I am this year because basically I can feel it like this time that things are likely to go on the better side for us. And that's just me personally thinking of that. And now moving on from that, my honest expectation for this season and my prediction for this season is I think Arsenal will finish first, and I think City will come just second after City. Now from third downwards, to the European places, that's where I feel it's going to be tight because I feel Liverpool will likely follow up the top four this season again this season. They will kind of fall short this season because I feel their new coach slots will actually find it very difficult, to run off with all those players and actually get the result that Jose Klopp has been getting with these players. Yes, you have Mo Salah, you have Van Dijk, but I don't think he will be able to make it. So I believe United should be in a proper position than Liverpool because they have actually signed players, they have acquired some more players to what they used to have, and I think that should actually increase their productivity. And I feel they should do better this season. And in fourth position now, I feel it's between Aston Villa and Chelsea. Aston Villa and Chelsea. I'll put Aston Villa and Chelsea for the fourth position. Okay, let me be specific now. I'll put Aston Villa in third position and Chelsea in fourth position. And I think West Ham will make fifth position because they actually had a good signing. So my expectation for the season generally is just that I feel that most of all these teams have gotten stronger, and I think Liverpool will kind of fall off. I don't know how far they will, but I don't expect Liverpool in the top four. I think they will make I think they will make the European place, but probably maybe Europa or the Conference League. Well, that's my own take anyway. Now putting back my cap on, talking about being an Arsenal fan. Yes, we kind of have to do it. Like this is it. I think enough is enough. The embarrassment, the hailing the issue, the this, the that, everything. Like No, that's just the truth. I think it's time. I think it's time for us now to win it this time. So that's just me, and that is my expectation for the season. Now the question is, what's your expectation for the season? I thanks so much for watching the video. First of all, I'm very grateful for the many of you that did it, even for the fan that came on. Thank you so much for watching the video. But what's your expectation for the season? Do you think who do you think will win the league? Who do you think will make the top four? Who do you think will shock everybody? Who will be the shock of the season? And who do you think will will perform beyond expectation this season? Let me know in the comment section. And yes, a bit of a breaking news. You know, I also saw today that James Bizuma had been suspended after he was he was seen to be, I think it said he was inhaling a gas like that, so maybe a laughing gas or something. That's funny. I don't know how. Anyway, it's a lot of vices that people do actually do get into these days that shocks me. You know, for the kind of life you live, for the kind of person you are, you're not expecting something like that from. I don't. Okay, maybe that's me, but personally, I don't expect something like that from that. But basically, that's for Tottenham. And Tottenham, I don't actually see them doing. Speaking of Tottenham, I don't actually see them doing something because I think they acquired a bunch of kids, and I think Solanke will be will be good, but I don't think it will be enough, and that's why I'm putting them a little bit short Aston Villa, and if probably even probably maybe below West Ham. I don't think they will be able to handle West Ham. Now the Premier League kicks off tomorrow with Manchester United. I will be at the game. I will actually go to the Vincent to actually see the game. I'll give you my match reaction after the game, and if I'm able to, get the fans' opinion, because the last time we went for the fan opinions, people actually ran away. All the other fans, Manchester United fans, actually ran away from the stream. They didn't want to show their face. You know, Manchester United fans didn't want to show their face. Thank you so much, Ellie Does Football TV. Thank you so much for joining the channel. Please let me smash the like. God bless. Thank you so much for joining the channel. Actually, yeah, I said that when we went for the view, I tried to interview some Manchester United fans, and unfortunately, or fortunately enough, none of them waited because they lost the game. And they were like, what they told me was that none of them could. I should wait till whenever they actually win the game before they come and when they came before they come to come for interview. So they said they were going to come for interview when they win the game. So I don't know what's going to happen. So I'll be at the game on at the viewing center on Friday for the Manchester United game, and I'll be trying to get some fans to speak their opinion, because that's the first game of the season. I would like to bring some of those contents to you. Thanks so much for joining the stream today, as we will be. Yes, Ellie does. He said people choosing. Big up, Ellie does football TV. I like that. I said, Lord, people choosing to come on if they win. Yes, actually, that's what's happening. That's what Manchester United fans are doing. They were actually coming. They told me they said we're not going to, that they were not. In fact, some of them were even threatening to break my camera because because they were not able to. They said they said they couldn't watch. They couldn't make an interview until they win. So probably I'm going to be there. I mean, I'm going to try to come up with a camera, also see if I can get some of them to get on the show. I don't know they from here, but over here down in Nigeria, many of them don't want to. I, 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 Thank you, Ellie.tv. I told them, and that was what I was repeating. That they said, anytime, any day, I expected every fan should be proud of his team, win or lose. You should actually, you know, you should actually support your team, and regardless of the result. And I tell them personally, but they will not listen. Yes, he said, but uh to your channel, share and like, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm going to be doing that immediately after the channel. Thank you so much. Will you be at the game, Ellie Does Football TV? Will you be watching Manchester United tomorrow? I notice you're always on the stream. Please let me know if you're going to be on the stream. I would like to come on your stream many times, sometime soon, just to get. I don't know. Let me know when your stream is going to be on, because I notice you're always doing a stream on Sunday. I don't know. Just let me know if you're going to be having a stream on Sunday. Okay. Thank you very much. I see that. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. And you told me you're subscribed. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much also for sharing the channel. Uh, okay, you won't be on the game on Saturday, on Friday. For example, I won't be at the game on Saturday. Okay, I think you're playing Aston Villa, right? I think you're playing Aston Villa. If I'm not mistaken, you're playing Aston Villa. I think you're playing Aston Villa, and I think that game is probably, and to be honest, that happens to be the best game I'm kind of looking forward to. This, yes, thank you so much. Yeah, Villa at home. Yeah, yeah, and that game actually, despite that we have Chelsea, Manchester City, I'm sorry, but I kind of I'm having that take because I think West Ham actually did good business this season. I think West Ham actually did good business this season, and I believe that, yeah, I'm believing that your team should be strong enough. What's your opinion concerning West Ham this season? What do you think of your business this season, West Ham? I think you actually did well in the market. I think you actually did well in the market. I think you actually did well in the market because I checked some of the players you got, like Fukru from Dortmund. I think you got somebody from somebody from Leeds. You got somebody from Leeds, and I think you did. I think you did good business. Let me know what you think about West Ham business, and what's your prediction for Aston Villa, West Ham. I feel you should be looking forward to, like, you should be gassed for the season. I don't know. I think you should be gassed for the season. I think you should be gassed for the season. Let me know in the comment section. So Early Doors Football TV, please don't forget. Please let me know when your stream is on. I would like to join on, and I would like to support the channel. We have done some. Yeah, okay. I think you can see that. We have done some good transfer business. There should be a further 2 to 3 players to sign. So I am very happy for our season. Wow! If you are still expecting 2 signings with what you have, wow! Yes, Somerville. Yes. The least player is Somerville. Yes. So you're still expecting 2 player, right? Wow, that is going to be crazy. That is the season is actually going to be mad. I'm guessing you should be excited for the season. Honestly, you should be gassed for the season. I see that you say you are happy for the season. Honestly, I'm still expecting Arsenal to do something in the season. I'm expecting Arsenal to bring in a striker, and I don't know what is it all. What's your thoughts? Who do you think is winning the league this season? Who do you think is winning the league this season? I would want to know what will be. Uh, yes, I support Arsenal. I actually go with Arsenal. I've actually been Arsenal all my life. I think that was how I got to meet old school Ghana. I think I met old school Ghana online. He was a Arsenal fan. I've been an Arsenal fan all my life. Yes, we'll be streaming tonight by 8. Okay. You'll be streaming tonight 8:30 UK time. Okay, that will be in the evening. I think I should be available then, but I don't know if my camera is going to be on. But I will be on the show. I don't know if I'm going to be. I will be able to join the show 8:30 p.m. I think we are in the same time zone right now. That's 8:30 in the evening. I think it should be perfect for me. So who do you think is going to be? Who do you think is going to be winning the league this season? I just want to get that before you know. Who do you think is winning the league this season? Do you think City will be able to do it? Do you think they've done enough business to actually? Oh God, another Arsenal fan, joking, of course. Yeah, I know we're much, but in this part of the world, we actually do get. We actually do. We have less, football club to support. We support here. Over here, we don't support. We have majorly Arsenal. We have Chelsea. We have Liverpool, and we have Manchester United. I think those are the various club that we support down here, and so. Oh, you think City will be doing 5 in a row? That's crazy. But don't you think City is actually turning Premier League to a Farmers League? Don't you think City is turning Premier League if they win 5 in a row? That is five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. Like in a row, five. Somebody has to do something. Like, don't you think somebody has to do something? Somebody has to do something. I think we have. I don't at this point, I don't even care if it's not Arsenal. I don't care if it's Arsenal. Somebody needs to do something. I was happy last year when City actually won only one trophy, when they won only the league and they didn't win the FA Cup. Because basically, even though it was trouble having to deal with the United fans down here in Nigeria over here, it's always very, very difficult dealing with the Manchester United fan. But I was okay that City, but I think the dominance is much, and I wouldn't want it to continue. I feel there is a best, as in there's a best at which other clubs can get, and they will not actually dominate. The dominance is too much. Yes, yes. I said True City. I said True City needs to move for another team. Okay, let me go that again. True City need to move over for another team to win, but City possibly signing Diaz from Liverpool. Do you think Liverpool will sign will sell Diaz to Manchester City at the moment, to a direct rival? I don't think Liverpool are in crisis, so I don't see the reason why they should sign. I don't I don't know, but I don't in this world, how is it going to happen? Like, where is it happening? City selling Diaz, Liverpool selling Diaz to City of all teams. No, 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 no. Signing the from Liverpool, I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't even want it to happen. I don't want it to happen. You, you, like, honestly, do you want City to win this season? You want City to win the league again this season? Hell, it does. Hell, it does. You think you want City? Is it that you think City will win, or you want City to win? Hard to say, but money talks these days. And City have 82 million pounds in their pocket to spend. You are very, very correct. Actually, that scares me a lot. That scares me a lot because the club is actually well run nowadays, as in they are properly run now, as in they are properly run now. So, but what about like the case of the charges? Do you think they will get away with it? Because basically they have enough money to spend. Yes, because they are properly run now. They claim they have the highest revenue, which yes they do, because they now have enough to actually buy whatever players they can. If somebody is selling, not even all the clubs in EPL, how many EPL clubs can sell their first striker for 82 million? How many of our Premier League teams, including Arsenal, including Liverpool, including Chelsea, none of us can actually sell our front man for 80 million pounds? And City sold a second, a second striker for 82 million, 82 million pounds. That's just out of it. Well, my friend, Arsenal are just too short of quality signings to win the Premier League, in my opinion. What do you think Arsenal needs to do to actually, it's yes, everybody keeps saying we're lacking, we're lacking, we're lacking. What exactly do you? Because for me now, I feel if we get a striker, if Arsenal gets a striker, if Arsenal gets the left eight, probably Molino coming in. If we get a striker like maybe Victor Osimhen or Gyökeres, although I prefer Victor Osimhen more. If we get a Victor Osimhen, if we get a Gyökeres, or probably who else? Who else? Get us get a striker in. I feel we have that. Yeah, I feel we have that. I feel we with with more strikers. I feel with one striker, I think we can get in this game much. They say that's the pulling power of City that bought Alvarez for 40 million and sold him for 82 million. That's the difference. Yes, but don't forget 115. Their case is probably. I read that case is starting. The case is being looked into by September, right? Is it August of September? Yes. Do you think they will get away with this? Do you think they will be found not guilty? Like, in your opinion, do you think they are guilty? I've told people, I said Osimhen will be good for us now, but I'm surprised that some people feel he's not. And do you know the excuse they give? They kind of tell me he's not technical enough. That's the conclusion. They say it's not technically enough. They said Osimhen is not technically enough. What the what they have is being technically enough. I think I want him to just go into the you know the I think what we want from Osimhen is to put the ball in the back of the net, and that's what we are crying for. So I don't know why people keep saying it's not technical enough. I don't know if you have to be technical to score goals. You don't have to be technical. All you need to do, this guy can score. Whatever Avat, I feel whatever Avat can give us now, I feel Osimhen will give us double. Like if Avat gives us 17 goals, I feel if Avat can give us 10 goals, Osimhen will give us 20. If Osimhen can double the number of goals that Harvard gives. But the truth of the matter is this: for all this issue, for all this matter, I feel I don't think City. I don't. I think this dominance of City should be broken. Come what may, thinking of it, whichever way, I don't know how, but I think the dominance should be broken, be it by any way, because it's not the league we love. The Premier League is a league we love, is a league we actually appreciate, we look forward to, and a team dominating it, like, it's not bad, but I just feel other teams can actually do more. Other team can do more. He said, yes, they have brought the 115 charge to an early date, but I doubt they will be found guilty on all 15 count charge. The problem is they can appeal and then draw this saga out. And that is where I am going, because these guys have big time lawyers. We're talking about we're talking about corruption. Yeah, yeah. A lot of things. Let me just keep quiet. Let me just not say anything, because basically, I don't see, personally too, I don't see City being charged. I don't see them. I think they will get away with it. I don't know how. I know they will be getting away with murder, but I think they will get away with it. But this dominance needs to be broken. This dominance needs to be broken, because this is what I'm saying. Now, if City gets away, because if City are charged and we probably found guilty, it's a lot. It's a slap on even the Premier League, because basically a lot of teams will counter sue Manchester City. I saw somebody yesterday talking about some videos on YouTube, doing on YouTube, saying um, yes, that's true. Honestly, corruption, be careful, but not true. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know I have to be very careful here, but the truth of the matter is that corruption is everywhere. There's no place in the world that there is no corruption. But I'm not saying they are guilty. I'm not saying they will find them guilty. I'm just saying, the whole thing does not add up. The whole thing doesn't add up. But fine, if they are not found guilty, well, that's it. What part of the world in Nigeria are you? Okay, what part of the world in Nigeria are you? Yeah, I'm in a very small town in Nigeria, not Lagos, because I know everybody believes that whenever you're in Nigeria, you're in Lagos. No, I'm not in Lagos. I mean, if I'm in the south, I'm in the western part, a very western part of Nigeria. That's Ekiti, to be precise. In Nigeria, I often go to Lagos most times for other things, for business purposes, but basically, I reside in Ekiti at the moment, Ekiti in Nigeria. But overall, back to what I'm saying on City, if they go on like this, if they find them guilty, there will be big problem. It will be a very big problem, because I think it will disrupt a lot of things if they are found guilty, because a lot of clubs will counter sue Manchester City, and that might probably lead to a lot of things, which I don't think will happen in this modern day of football, considering the fact that Manchester City are own. They are a very big club. I don't think they can they can um escape. I don't think they can punish Man City anyway. I don't think they can find them guilty. Fair play to you. Great to talk to football fans from all over the world. It's always nice to speak to you. Honestly, I'm actually delighted to actually be with you. I was thinking this stream was going to be shorter this afternoon, but you coming on has actually made me extend the stream a little bit more. So thank you so much for joining the stream. But you have not still answered my question. What's your prediction for your game tomorrow, 5 p.m. against Aston Villa? What's your prediction for West Ham Aston Villa? Because I think you are doing good. I think you're doing good. And before along in the show, I've actually gone through my prediction, and I put West Ham to finish sixth position. And why did I not actually bring you in? Because I still feel you might actually you will do well, not might, you will do well. But I feel the quality in Manchester United and at Liverpool, and then with Manchester City, Arsenal, Liverpool, and Manchester and Chelsea, I feel you guys are likely to just a little bit below Chelsea. Uh, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, your thought. He said, thought you would have forgotten. Prediction West Ham 2, one against Aston Villa. West Ham win, right? I think that is great. That's great. That would be, actually, I'll be rooting for West Ham this season, at least if for you. You said you were going to be at the game, right? You're going to be at the Villas game. Are you going for the game, or you'll be watching, or you'll be streaming online? Do you do a watch along? Do you do a watch along? Let me know. If you do a watch along, let me know. If you are actually on a watch along, let me know. If you are going to the game, let me know. Because I will be watching from, I'll be probably watching from home. Kind of watching something. I'll be supporting you guys to on against Aston Villa. Unai Emery happens to be our former coach, and he was one of the reasons why we didn't win the league last year. So I'm not really a fan of him at the moment. I'm not happy with him right now because he actually cost. He was amongst the team that cost us for the league. Probably, I believe we lost the league on that game against Aston Villa, and he actually did a double on Ateta again this season, and I'm actually disappointed. And so probably putting my banter cap on, I want them to lose. Sorry. I do watch along as okay. I do watch along as long as I'm not busy. Sorry about the guy. Sorry about the camera. You know what's wrong? My camera is flying away this day. I do watch along as I am not busy. So okay. You do watch along as long as you're not busy. Okay. All right. Right. All right. All right. When you're on, just let me know. I'll actually try to get along with you, and I will be I will be joining your stream. So that would be nice. Thanks so much, guys, for joining the show today. That will be all for today. Uh, yeah. Emery, he has actually done us bad. He has done us dirty this last season. Emery knows how to play against us, Ateta. Yes, he does. He does. So thank you so much, Adidas TV. I'm trying to wrap up the stream now. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the interaction. It has been lovely speaking to you. I'll be on your stream by 8:30 this evening. So I think. Did you have the live show on? Like, if you have the it on already, so I can click on the notification bell. If you have it on, let me know if you have it on. I'm going straight to your channel now to check if it is on, and I'll be turning on the notification button so that when you're on, glad to come across. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Thank you so much for joining the stream today. If you're watching, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for those of you that have been on the channel, like Sparrow, Elidos, Football TV. Thank you so much for joining the channel. I'll see you on the next one. Yes, okay. Your thumbnail is on. Okay, I'm going to go in there. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I'll see you on the next one. I'll see you on the next one. So, peace.